Hi, this is Health Talks with Don and Tracy, and we're going to do part 2 on gut health today. It's a very important topic and just so much to cover in the short period of time that we have. So I'm going to flip it right over to Tracy and get her started on gut health.
Hi, Don. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the environment in our gut and the pH and what that means and where it should be. Mm-hmm. You know, we have different environments in our bodies, and each one has a different kind of pH level. Our blood needs to be like a perfect 7.365, I think. And our body will do anything it can, pull from any area to keep it that way. Well, our guts are a little bit different. They're very acidic, and they need to be. Your pH in your gut should be about maybe 1.7 to 2. So it's almost like battery acid. If you touched it, it would burn your hands. Yep. And that's what we want. You know, we have to have that to be able to break down all this food. And very often what happens is people suffer a lot these days from indigestion, heartburn, antacids are flying off the shelves. And they think that they have too much acid because that's what they feel. Mm-hmm. But very often the opposite is true. They don't have the acid in their guts to break down this food, so the food is fermenting, and that's what they're getting, which is coming back up.
Yeah, which is really kind of interesting, and we had mentioned that I've got some interesting thoughts about antacids. I'm not a big fan. In fact, when I did all my research and found out it's kind of an interesting cycle that's been created by the antacid companies, and a lot of people don't realize, but antacids are number 1 or number 2 over-the-counter selling product.
Not surprising.
And it's because everybody uses them because they, like you say, they think they have too much acid, take an antacid. But the thing that's so funny about that is your body needs to have the acid, as you've mentioned. So think about this cycle that you put yourself in. You have a situation where you have indigestion. You take an antacid. Antacid goes in and blocks the ability of the acid to get into the system, to begin breaking down the assimilation and the digestion of what's there. So now it's blocked. The body recognizes there's something in the gut that needs to be broken down. Mm-hmm. So what does it do? It dumps more acid on top of the antacid until it breaks it down. You now have created irritation and inflammation in the mucosal lining of your stomach. So now you take another antacid. The body dumps more acid. You take another antacid. The body dumps more acid. So what you're doing is you're actually feeding the problem by taking an antacid. One of the products that that I offer is a product called Gastrozyme. And the whole idea behind this enzyme-based product is to give your body the ability to help with indigestion, but not block the acid. Right. To allow it to go ahead and process through naturally. So that's something that's so important that people need to know. Antacids aren't the answer. Go ahead.
That is true. And this purple pill that's widely prescribed these days, same exact cycle. It actually raises the pH in your gut to about a 5. Mm-hmm. And again, you're just defeating the purpose. You're exacerbating the problem. Yep. Some of the foods, again, getting away from the processed foods and the sugars and the sodas and the artificial sweeteners is key to gut health. Some of the things to eat that really feed the good gut bacteria and keep it healthy are fermented foods. Apple cider vinegar is an awesome remedy.
Do they need mothers in it? Is that good?
Yes, you want it unpasteurized, raw, unfiltered with the mother, which is the starter bacteria, which is feeding the good bacteria in your gut. Yep. Yes, good point. Starting your day with lemon water every day it's cleansing. It's a great way to alkalize your body. Even though lemons are acidic, they're very alkalizing in your body once they're metabolized. Pickles, good aged hard cheeses are cultured, so that's good to feed your gut. Anything pickled, sauerkrauts, if you can. I can't do it. I do my best. I drink my apple cider vinegar. You can only do what you can do.
You can only do what you're willing to do.
Yeah, and then again, you want to have a diet filled with high fiber foods, avocados, lots of fruits, lots of green leafy vegetables, all those things. Raw oats are great.
Yeah, they are. A lot of people don't realize that either.
Yeah.
You know, I start my day off with what I call my green drink, and it's heavily laden. The main ingredient in it is spinach. And I add a couple other little things in there. Use water as the liquid, not a fruit juice
Right.
or whatever. And it's made a huge difference. In fact, in my personal life, I've lost 35 pounds over the last few years and maintained that weight loss just because of my broken joints. I needed to lose some weight. And the biggest thing I did was started this 16 ounces of this green drink every morning. It's made with fresh vegetables and fruits. And not too much in the fruit, but just a few, just for that little hint of sweetness to kind of break down some of the kale and the spinach.
Right, so you're not only hydrating your body, but you're alkalizing your body to start your day.
I know, isn't something of a Himalayan sea salt or something?
Yes, that is one simple change that you can make to just changing your salt to Himalayan pink sea salt will help
Pink.
your pink. It's chock full of minerals and all kinds of stuff, but one thing that it does is help your gut produce hydrochloric acid.
Oh,
So,
there you go.
yep,
So it helps by getting your gut healthy.
yes.
That, and we'll be talking about probiotics and things down the road. So all of that's going to tie into this gut health.
Yes, it will.
Well, Tracy, once again, it's been a great show. I want you to please give your contact information. I'll give mine, and we'll be saying adios.
I can be reached at 210-818-3278 or by email at alivehealthtx@gmail.com.
And my number is 210-241-3282 or enzymesorders@gmail.com. This has been Don and Tracy's Health Talks, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.